Basically, good morning. Hi, that's what I really wanted to tell you today. It is a super gloomy day. I don't know if you can tell how dark it is, but it's incredibly gloomy. I got my coffee, I'm getting ready to work, but since I didn't make my to-do list and lay out what I was doing until super late yesterday, I thought I would make sure and I'd get that done right away for you. So let's start off by crossing off yesterday, which was finishing Christmas present for my brother, which I did and you saw. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It's currently uploading now, so it'll be available for you when you see this. And then I didn't make any weekend plans yet, so I gotta transfer that over to today since today's Friday. We should probably try to make some plans. Okay, what's today? Friday. December 9th, 2022. We have woken up. Yes, I make that a to-do list notch. We have let the dog out. We have had our coffee. Now we are planning. These 4 things I lay out at the top of each day when I make a to-do list. When I write down have coffee, it basically means have a minute to just relax or do something for me in the morning, whether that is just like sitting and watching the news with a cup of coffee, or like this morning, I cleaned up the kitchen from my dinner and bread making yesterday. I'm not a night dishes person. I should be with how much I appreciate a clean space, so I should probably be a night disher so that I can wake up to a clean kitchen, but at the moment I'm not. So that qualifies as like my coffee to do. Sometimes it means sketching, sometimes it means reading the Bible, sometimes I don't normally read like anything fictional in the morning. That's more of a night thing for me if I do that, or middle of the day thing. Those are typically the things that it is. And then let dog out. It goes from let dog out to walk to bike, depending on what I actually do that day. I just let anything qualify. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. Okay, now for StitchFix. I need to work today. Another heavier day of work since I worked a little bit less the first few days of the week so that I could have a couple of like days to get into the vlogging swing. I pushed my like workload into later in the week, so I have another busy day of fixing today. So those are my notes there. And then art to do today. It's a Friday, so don't be crazy. But if I don't make any plans, then I can do all sorts of freaking things. Again, it's gloomy. That's not really making me want to leave the house. So maybe I'll make plans for tomorrow. I can go somewhere. I love hanging out with my mom. So if I don't make plans, my mom and I end up doing things, which is fine. But then, you know, I'm having the same issue as I talked about yesterday of not socializing. Oh well. Anyway, back to art to do. I have to upload yesterday's vlog, which I'm in the process of doing on the 8th. I made my thumbnail this morning, so I can cross that off of the list after I write it down. Since I don't always make my to-do list right in the morning, I do make sure I write down things I've already accomplished so I can cross them off. I think that's a good tip that I will share and advise you do if you make lists. It helps out my brain, so I feel like it'll help out other people's brains. Upload yesterday's vlog, create a thumbnail. Done. Did it. This is already uploading. I will finish that. We're filming. I don't feel like I need to write that down. Then I should definitely brainstorm probably a gift for my mom. Brainstorm mom gift. I made a couple of canvases, like abstract canvases, last Saturday, Sunday. And I think she liked them. So I was debating on giving them to her, but I don't know where she put them in the house. And even though she liked them, I don't know if that meant she wanted them. And the color scheme doesn't really match with anything in her house, so I think I am not going to do that. But she liked them, so maybe I'll do something similar. Maybe. It was pretty fun. It was pretty easy for me to make them too. I don't know what colors I would do though. And I'd probably want to make them bigger. I have a couple of big canvases that I should use for something. They're kind of pricey, so I don't want to give them to my family as gifts. Ooh, maybe I'll just do pet portraits for everyone, since I like the way the black and white turned out last night. Maybe I'll just do that for everybody. I've already done Kristen's. Of course, that means, again, I don't know what to do for my dad. I never know what to do for my freaking dad. Let's see. Brainstorm mom and dad gift. Let's get both of them started. I'm also gonna call my brother. Should call both of my brothers. I only ever call my one brother. Okay, call my brothers. Plural. They're gonna call me lame for calling them on a Friday night. That's fine. Okay, that's the to-do list for the day. I may not leave the house again, so I hope you're liking this because you're just gonna keep getting more. All right, we have decided against better judgment. Well, I don't know. I think it's a good idea. Sage really needs to get outside and get some exercise. but it's been rainy all day, as you know, and gross. So I'm gonna break out Sage's snow galoshes, and we're gonna try and run in them for the first time ever. So let's see how it goes. First, you'll watch me struggle to put them on her, because okay, come here, come here. Yeah, you got it. Good job. Good job, Evie. Come on, come over here. Yes. Good job. Come over here. Good job. Yes. Come over here. Good job. Yes. Can you run? Oh yeah, you'll be able to run in those, for sure. Good job. It is just after 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna put it up there. Catch on fire. I'm gonna do some art now that I've finished work. And first, though, before said art, is I have to prep for tomorrow's Instagram post. So I think I'll do another 11 by 17 print. Already posted this one, so I don't need it out anymore. This one went over very well today. I think it's at 22,000 views at the moment, which is fantastic. My Instagram posts, they really do range from 200 to 20,000. It's hard to say which ones are going to go crazy. I was hoping this one would be, because it is a favorite of people's. I've sold a lot of them, but you know, you just never know with the sounds and the time of day and using keywords in your little, you know, blurb or whatever. You know, there's just so many things to do, so you never know if it's gonna be the right combination of things, basically. Yep. Yep. So this is the one I'm going to frame and Instagram post tomorrow. Oh, she fits in there absolutely perfectly. Nice. Maybe I'll spin it around with this one. Yeah, I might as well spin it with both. I'll do maybe both of them, and then I'll do a video so I have it and I can post it a different day on its own. It's not feeling like doing anything. I mean, I might sketch in my sketchbook too a little bit, which I'll show you that if I do that. But I think it's going to be a chill night because I am mentally pooped and I still have to edit this before I can call my night kind of done. So. Alrighty, well, after wanting to be super lazy in the last clip that I talked to you, I just sketched for 40 minutes and had a really great time. Nothing will put me in a creative mood quite like putting a Studio Ghibli movie on in the background. I don't know if just because I've been doing it for so long that it's almost become a trigger for me to just like snap into a little creative mode. So I picked out this, I have this art of, I don't know how to say her name, Hikala book. She's, I mean, her artwork is absolutely amazing, super magical. So it definitely fits the Ghibli vibe. And I've looked at it before, I mean, many times, especially right when I got it, but I haven't picked it up for quite a while. And I've actually never sketched from referencing it. And it was so fun. So these are what I did since the last clip weren't really close up. This first one here is just those little like fishy flags attached to a stick and blowing in the wind. Really cute, really simple. I just did it with some pencil and then went in with my brush pen. It's all in Japanese, so I don't know what kind of pen it is. And then I went ahead and sketched out this little like corner of a building scene, which was also really fun. I really enjoy the building scenes in like graphic novels and in movies and things, like the animated street scenes. I don't know if it's just because there's so much going on in them, but also in like the colored ones that I see, the colors are always just like so pretty. So this is the one that I was using. And look, isn't it just so pretty? So something that was in this foreword that I was reading that I loved, so I thought I'd share it with you. It says, it's really just the whole first paragraph that I guess I'm going to read to you. It says, some artists will paint what they see, showing you the real world through their eyes. Other artists present fantastical worlds. The work of these artists tells you a magical story and makes you feel as if you are there, that you know the places and the people within that make-believe world. They craft artworks that make you feel strangely nostalgic for things you haven't experienced. That last line there, that make you strangely nostalgic for things you haven't experienced, I get that feeling when looking at people's like magical artwork. Carles Delamu is another artist I follow on Instagram. I'll pop the name here so you can also follow them. I have a deck of cards by them that they've created, and his work is similar. And the fact where you look at the scenes that he creates, same as Heikala here. And I think that's Studio Ghibli's magic as well. It takes you somewhere that you've never been. Obviously, most of it's not real, but it feels like, I don't know. That just summed it up perfectly, and I've never been able to put it into words before. And that is exactly why I like that kind of artwork. Because nostalgic for absolutely no reason. Mind was blown when I read it, and then literally went into 40 minutes of sketching. Is that a normal time frame for people to sketch things like that? Like, am I super slow? Because, think if this is something, like, if I were to turn this then into a finished piece, this is just a little sketch. Even if I were just to keep it this size in this book, not transfer it, have to go back over all of this with fine liner and then paint it, that would probably take me another like 2 or 3 hours. That's a long time for something so small. I think that's partly why I rarely do streetscapes myself, because there's so much detail that goes into it, and I am a little like instant gratification kind of like obsessed. So anyway, those are my 2 cents for the night. I am going to stop vlogging now. I'm not going to talk anymore. Last night I rambled on for so long. So I will stop here. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it so much. I enjoy making them, so if I can, have it help support me in my life, that would be fantastic. But nevertheless, in the meantime, follow me on the Patreon, on the Instagram, and go buy a print, if you want to. All those things are available. The prints will only get better as the time goes on, because I will never stop making them. But yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay, good night. We're done. I'm gonna stop talking in case that was too chaotic.